Strongly bearish Btog stock has run up an immense amount of gain in this pre-market session of today, the 3rd of March 2025. At some point, the gain was 800%. Now we're looking at a gain of 407%. Yeah, the stock is also a low float, 7.8 million. And if you come here on trading view, you will see that there's a notice. It got a notice from NASDAQ regarding the minimum bid price deficiency. Maybe that's why they are pumping it today. Maybe they market makers have taken on interest in the stock, and they just pumped it up a bit. So the stock, the underlying trend is a very very bearish one. And we haven't seen any other news behind this huge spike, and it actually it has lost more than has lost all that it gained in this session. As a matter of fact, the gain is actually more than 200. It's actually the gain in round up is actually more than 800%. We can find it here. We can do that and find out what it actually gained. 2.15 minus 0.17. We have a one, yeah, divided by 0.17. Yeah, 1000 multiplied by, yeah, 1164%. That is actually the gain if you take into consideration this intraday high it printed in this pre-market session to 2.1479. Yeah, so that's some yeah, at the same time, you will always suspect, that this may be a low float stock, and that it is, and indeed it is a low float stock. So that's what's going on right now. Just be really careful with getting involved with the stock. I don't know what the fundamentals are, but it's the most active stock at the moment. Most active stock, yeah, the most active stock. Because it keeps on going in and out of, yeah, it did the most active stock. Maybe not by volume so far. You know, if anything, if you really want to know the sort of projection, sort of spike it can actually print again, going by what it has done, you can take this 1.6 it printed here. Indeed, you can even take 2.15 we have here, 2.15. If you take this 2.15 and then let's say this low of 2.15 and then take this low of 0.88, you do the subtraction. 2.15 minus 0.88, you have 1.27 multiplied by something really modest. Okay, 1.618, you have 2.05. You add that to the current price of the current price is 0.9312. You have 2.98. So 2.98 is something that can print. It's something that can print. Okay, indeed. Also, there are the upper projections here on this 1 minute chart. You have 1.16. Below that, you have 1.11. Below that, you have 1.05. Let's have a look at the 2 minute chart and see what we have. We have upper projections, okay, 0.11. Downward projections go all the way down to 0.7830. Let's look at the 5 minute chart and see. Yeah, five minute chart, we have 1.3 strongly emphasized. 1.3 strongly emphasized. Probability of it printing these sort of prices is very high because it has done it before. Yes, because it has done it before based on this model, this 5 minute chart model. Let's look at the 15 minute chart and see what we have. Let's see. Do we have upper projections? We don't have upper projections. We have a downward projection, also strongly emphasized, 0.2174, expected to print 0.2174. Yeah. Weakness is expected on the 10 period moving average, but not on the 21 period moving average on this 15 minute chart. So it's expected to trade within the area that is formed by the intersection of the extrapolation of the 21 and 10 period moving averages. So let's look at the 45 minute chart. Yeah, as well. Weakness is some cooling is expected. Some cooling, some moderation is expected on the stock. Okay, if we can actually have a look and see what we can get from the From the 45-minute chart, we have 1.13 and 1.13 and 0.9172, 1.13 and 0.9172 multiplied by 1.618. What's the add that to the current price of 0.91180? You have 1.26 as an upper projection. 1.26 that would take it higher than where it is, where the high printed in this session. And as regards momentum is expected to remain in place up till a couple of hours into the trading into the trading session of today, the 3rd of March. Let's come down to the 4 hour chart. We've seen this is a 4 hour chart as well. Where here you can see that intraday high over 2.15, but we may not see that here on trading view. So right now it has broken through its 200 period moving average. You can see the underlying trend on this 4 hour chart is a bearish one. This will pretty much be the case on the daily chart, and that is indeed what it is. So yeah, here extrapolation of the momentum is that it's going to remain in place up till Wednesday, the 5th of March. But there's no guarantee that that will be the case. So Btog strongly bullish. No, well, still stand right now, reversing the bearish trend, but there's no guarantee that it will hold it. And it's a low float stock, and it got a notification about its minimum bid price deficiency from NASDAQ around 5 days ago. So 5 days ago would be sometime last week. So there's a good chance it's being pumped up by the market makers, but I really don't know. So thank you very much for watching this video.